We are gonna transform your beautiful day look that we did earlier on for the show into a more of an evening look.
Okay.
And there's a couple of easy tips, and there's a couple of things you really shouldn't be doing.
Oh, okay, that's good. Yes.
So we're gonna start with deepening your eyes. Now, often for the evening time, people do smoky eyes. And if you're using dark eyeshadows, they can fall kind of on the top of your cheekbones and then make you look tired, and they'll just accentuate eye bags. So what I like to do is use a cream shadow. This one is in a stick format. You can get them in pots. You can get them in all sorts of things. This is not going to fall anywhere. So if you close your eyes for me, I am just literally dotting it on your eyelid, right on top of the powder eyeshadow. And then before it has time to set, I go in with a fluffy brush and I just blend it all out. And this is like an excellent way to do a super, super quick smoky eye. It's gonna last for ages because there is powder underneath, and you can just very quickly deepen your eye look. And if you open your eyes for me, I'm also going to go just a little tiny bit under, and I'm going to use a smaller brush to blend that out. And it just kind of gives you kind of like, I would call it a semi-smoky eye. I'm not going to go and do your whole eyelid with that smokiness, just literally the outer edges and a little bit under. And it kind of just makes your eyes look more intense for the night time. I am going to do your other eye as well so that you're not completely lopsided. So if you're using a cream shadow from a pot, it's actually even easier. Just for purposes of doing it here, it's more practical for me to use a pencil. But the main thing with cream shadows is really blend it in before, and this way we're not getting any kind of fallout whatsoever. So because often, like, by the time you change from your day makeup to your night look, you're already tired, so you really don't want anything. And look up for me, you really don't want anything at all. Can I turn you just a little bit more? Perfect.
But you can wear the cream ones during the day as well, can't you?
Of course you can, yeah. This is just like, I used a different color stick as an eyeshadow base for you earlier when we did your day look. Lovely. And then the next thing is shimmer. Everybody loves a little bit of shimmer. I love these little shimmer pots from Makeup Forever. Everybody does it. Barry M does like amazingly cheap ones.
Well, that's very shimmery.
I know. This one is absolutely amazing. And you don't, again, with this, you don't need to be too careful at all. I just take a little tiny brush and close your eyes, and I'm just going to apply a little bit on the lid, just straight on top. So if your eyeshadow has creased a little bit during the day, this is also a good time to use a brush and just spread it out. And it just gives like that extra little something. And look up for me. I'll also put a tiny bit on the inner corner. Just a little tiny bit. And a little bit of sparkle. And now we're going to freshen up your not your eyeshadow, sorry, your foundation, because in case, you know, you have any fallout from the day, or if any of the little sparkly bits kind of got in there, I'm going to use a small brush and just go around the eye area. Often on the nose area, your foundation can wear off a little bit, especially if you've blown your nose. And just kind of go in patches. You're using the same foundation as you did in the morning, so you don't have to do...
There's quite a tiny amount that you've put on there, but it's just, you don't have to overdo it, do you?
And sometimes it's just enough blending the foundation that's already there. You don't really need to do anything more at all. And at this point, you could powder if you wanted to, or you could deepen your blush a little bit. So I'm using exactly the same blush as I did on you before, and I'm just adding a little bit more. Evening lighting often is, well, unless you are in a really brightly lit space, evening lighting is a lot more forgiving. So a little bit of a deeper color, brighter color comes in. And if you're in candlelight, the best lighting of them all, as we know, it's even better. And then well, second to last tip I was going to say, is brighten or deepen your lip color. So whatever, because now we've got kind of like a very natural pink, and I think with you we're going to go, because you do like an orangey red, don't you?
Yeah. I don't like red. I do not like red. Not for TV anyway. I've got this thing, I will not let them make They know, they always try this. Well, I can do an orange.
I almost got there earlier on today, but no.
No, I'm going to take it off the brush.
Yeah. So I'm going to use for Chrissy, I always use kind of like, most of the colors come from this line, so they're all orangey or peachy, salmony sometimes, kind of colors. And stay with the same color palette that you've used before, but just make it a little bit deeper. I applied some lip balm on Chrissy just before we started shooting, so that your lips are super, super moisturized, because obviously during the day, all women will know that sometimes lipstick wears off in really uneven ways, or it kind of cakes into the corners of your mouth where if it dries up. So a Q-tip and some very moisturizing lip balm is probably my best tip to get rid of that old kind of lipstick. And turn your head a little bit more. It's funny, everybody always kind of instinctively knows the type of colors that suit them, because you always look amazing in orangey colors. See, now you can't say anything because I'm doing your lips.
I can't see at all what she's done.
You have no idea what I've been doing. We're going to have to show you a mirror afterwards.
I trust you, Sanni.
Oh, you're looking very sparkly.
Thank you.
But I really love you in this kind of coral red. It just suits you so well. And then we're almost done. My last tip, I can't actually show you physically because I don't want to spritz you with a perfume that you don't wear. But this is always my last tip in getting ready for the evening is whatever perfume you've been wearing, spritz it again, because that will kind of like just lift your spirits
up everything.
and be ready for the evening time.
Lovely, Sanni, thank you so much.